Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Elkana, Senior Marketing Director in IAI ELTA. IAI is the largest defense and aerospace company in Israel, employing more than 15,000 people. ELTA is a group in IAI, the national house of radars and sensors. We develop and manufacture intelligence systems for sea, land, air, and space. In our directorate, we are an expertise in intelligence process. We know how to collect many kinds of data from a variety of sensors and transform it to intelligence insights. In the next few minutes, I try to explain you how we see the challenges of the information age. Then I'll present you some concepts that we developed to deal with this problem. After this, I'll show you some short examples demonstrating real-world implementation. And for conclude, I touch in the civilian area when we try to apply our concept. Let's start. I guess that many of you understanding very well the challenges of the information age, but I want to share my experience as an operational user. Before joining ELTA, I was an intelligence officer. I spent many years producing intelligence insight and intelligence picture from a lot of information. About 15 years ago, I began to feel a huge change. I often sit in an intelligence operational room in front of many computer screens. Each system got data from other sensors and other databases. I see on the map thousands of points, thousands of entities. My mission was to produce clearly and coherent picture, intelligence picture from all of these details, and after this to present this to my commander. Of course, all the process was full manually. There is no tools that support the process. So despite I have a huge valuable data, I found myself drowning with no real capabilities to exploit all this data to a one coherent picture. And when the data was changed, I need to go back and start the process from the beginning. When the challenges of the information age meeting the modern maritime arena, the problem even comes severe. Today, the modern maritime arena is very complex. Enemies become more and more sophisticated. At the same time, trade and traffic volumes continue to grow. Conflicts between nations often manifest at sea. In this environment, we need to operate quick, fast, and accurate. And for all of this, we need good systems, good intelligence systems that support our operate. So how do we do it? In my directorate, we developed end-to-end concept. On one side, you can see many various of data that come to the process, data like visual information, SIGINT, even public information. The data come from sensors and other databases. At first stage, we need to sort and organize all the data to a unified format. Then we integrated in the process AI capabilities that processing the data and turn them to insights. And all of these goodies come to the user. The user, the researcher, can sit in front of one computer, one system, ask any question he wants in natural language, and can see current picture in intuitive way. let's look for a short example. One of the challenging tasks in the maritime arena is to build an activity map of the harbor area. In the red area on the image, there is the most interest zone in the harbor, so marked in red. It's interest because there is some sensitive activity, and I want to know any change in this zone. In the other part of the harbor that I marked in yellow, I want to monitor the change and know any movement on this area. And in addition, I want to monitor the open sea near to the harbor, and I marked it in white in the left of the image. At first stage, the concept that we developed allows me to see all changes in the area. I can see any movement of any vessel, and you can see the changes that mark in green and red signs. But this is very basic ability that we had for a long time. What happened when we integrated AI capabilities to the concept? This is a jump from automated findings to automated insights. If in last years I can see just the findings, just the details, today I can see already the insights, the connectivity between the details, between the entities. For example, in the red area, the systems detect some routine break, because yesterday there was full of vessels and now it's empty. In the yellow area, the systems detect movement of ships from the harbor to the sea. And in the white area, the system detects some anomaly. Any change or any anomaly create auto alert that's sent to me, and I can decide if investigate this change deeply or learn more, create more graph, ask questions in natural language, and more. Another example, what you can see in the image is a map of activity in the open sea. It's created automatically in the systems based on AIS and visual information. On the map you can see area, some of them are prohibited for entry. The systems distribute this map for all stakeholders that involved in the mission. And when the systems detect entrance to some prohibited zone, she will create an alert, send it to me, and even create automatic task and send him to some sensor that in the area and that is involved in the mission. The systems create this task automatically. Let's see the movie. You can see in the red arrow the alert, and now the mission send task to airborne visual sensor, and the airborne sensor looking at the ship. So beyond the process making my intelligence process more smoother, it's create a lot of operational value. I start with saving manpower and time resources, and even create more accurate intelligence picture. What I'll show is just the tip of the iceberg of our concept. There is many more, but most of them are classified. To conclude, I want to touch in the civilian domain. When we apply the concept on the civilian domain, we can get many values. If we use in automatic imagery analysis, we can improve the port management. If the system create automatic intelligence picture and distribute this for all stakeholders, we can make good collaborate between all the stakeholders that involved in the mission. That's it. Thank you for listening.